Welcome back to Mobius Final Fantasy and another to the Final Fantasy X event connected tower battle event. Let's see what it's about.
Please, heed my call. You came. I didn't think you would. I must be dreaming.
Maybe it is a dream. We'd better make the best of it. You never know when you might wake up.
Are you sure? How do we know you're right?
Well, that's what I'm gonna do anyways. Aren't you curious to see if you still know how to fight together? I know, I'm intrigued.
Yes.
Then let's see what the mighty summoner can do. Or is there something else I should call someone of your standing?
Just Yuna will do.
Then let's get started, shall we? Show me the power of the one who defeated Sin and saved Spira once and for all.
I'll do my best. I felt like somehow we had met before. Felt like we knew each other. But that couldn't be true, could it? Because even though it felt real, I knew this was only a dream. I've known that since the night I saw the sunset over Xanarkand.
Okay. Well, I'm certain. Well, I explained before how these tower events work. Every 10th level there is a cutscene, and the fights grow gradually harder. But they usually aren't too difficult overall, unless you are up here somewhere in the 30s, 40s area. Anyway, let's see, but first let's take a different character. Let's use a Master Monk. It won't matter for now, but no problem yet. Okay. Cool. Maybe there's an actual challenge this time? Doesn't look that way. Oh, Flans. Come. Shine jump. Wait. He isn't just dead, I'm impressed. Oh. Kozaku. Kozuka. Kozuka. Ah, Ikizakishi. Yeah, damage, maybe? A little bit at least? I'm poisoned. The poison did more damage than the entirety of its attacks. Come, energy ray. Slightly ridiculous. Phoenix Downs. Wait, I can use a few.
I felt like somehow we had met before, but it was a dream. I have known that since the night I saw the sunset over Xanarkand. Where am I? This can't be. Is that... Tidus? Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Who was it?
Well...
Sorry, I was just curious. I can't really see what I look like. I'm not even really sure how I got here. I came to standing here, dressed like this. Figures, I'd be dreaming.
Are you sure it's you dreaming? I think this dream might be mine. I remember this sunset, this exact scene. That night, we all sat around the fire in silence, knowing it might be for the last time.
Interesting. So either I've somehow stumbled into one of your memories from who knows where, or I was there, but it's just another thing I can't remember. I think it might be coming back to me, the longer I stare at that sunset.
I'm sorry, but you weren't there. You were never in Xanarkand. However, I feel like I've met you somewhere. Do you remember anything?
Not really. I can't even remember my actual past, let alone something that happened in a dream.
I dreamt of a cherished moment. A moment meant to remember you by. Instead, I met an oddly familiar stranger.
Every move.
I'm really uncertain what I think about this last cutscene and with Yuna. But hey, let's face Ifrit.
One more.
And Ifrit. But first a bunch of flans. Still no problem whatsoever. Huh.
Everything has a spirit. Be feeble!
Okay. Growth Star always welcome.
The more I think about it, the less sense it makes. What are we doing here together? I'm from Balamecia, and you're from this... Spira? We're complete strangers.
And yet, we share the same dream.
Dreams don't always make sense, and we only feel like we're in the same dream. Maybe I'm dreaming you up, or you me.
Regardless, I don't think it's mere chance that this is happening. No, there has to be a reason we're meeting like this. I just can't say what that is quite yet.
Summoner's intuition?
Maybe I would call it that, if I was still a summoner, but that time has passed. Now that the aeons are gone from Spira for good.
What happened?
That's... Everyone has lost something precious. Everyone here has lost homes, dreams, and friends. Among those lost were the aeons themselves who had fought so faithfully beside us the whole time. Only by felling them could we pull Spira back from the brink.
I can't imagine it was easy to do that, even if the ends justified the means. Sorry to dredge that up.
It's okay. It's the duty of the survivors to remember the fallen. The sacrifices, the pain. Only by keeping them close to our heart can we do them justice. And so, we can look back on our choices without regret.
Regret's not all bad.
Hmm?
If you want to remember their sacrifice, that's one way to do it.
But even if I were to do that, I wouldn't be able to change the past.
You might not be able to change the past, but regret teaches you not to make the same mistake twice. You learn to not let yourself regret again, to do whatever you can to not feel that way a second time.
I don't...
It's much better than always looking back, into the past. Don't you think the Aeons would want to see you looking forward? Your heart free of regret? Maybe I'm just rambling. What do I know about how an Aeon would feel?
No, there's some truth in what you're saying, regardless of how you said it.
Well, this is a dream after all. And since it's a dream, I guess it couldn't hurt to find out how they feel.
How? Who feels?
The Aeons, of course.
And now Shiva. No, I like the discussions between Yuna and the Warrior of Light, but the setup as this is all a dream feels really weird. Anyway, let's see where it leads us then, right? Let's see what Shiva can do now. Wee.
I know you're not a summoner anymore. All the aeons are gone. In Spira, that is. But this isn't Spira. I don't know where we are, but I'm sure the rules are different here. Maybe you can summon after all.
I don't know. Even if I wanted to, would the aeons feel the same? After what I did to them?
There's only one way to find out.
I'm frightened. It was unforgivable. I betrayed the one ally who had stood by my side from the very beginning. Even though I had no choice, the guilt is unbearable. How could I? Please, heed my call. You came. I didn't think you would. I must be dreaming.
shot.
Come. Okay. What awaits us here? Yeah.
Can't block this! One more!
So far so good.
I'll break your spirit!
Oh, come. And Anima. Ouch. But that was stronger. Okay, who comes next? And what's the next cutscene?
That was tough. I barely made it through by the skin of my teeth.
Liar.
Hate to see what you could do at your peak.
Oh, my apologies. It's been so long since we fought together like this. It's a feeling both frightening and familiar.
You don't have to apologize to me. I like a challenge. I want you to go even harder next time.
Are you sure? This is no laughing matter.
Even though you're smiling? Were you smiling when you fought Sin? I'm sure the stakes were too high for anything like that. So, show me. Show me how you did it. I want to see how someone fights when they save the world.
If I must, I won't hold anything back this time. And I don't imagine you will either.
Balfour again. Dark Lockout, not against Anima. Let's take you out.
I'll break your spirit! Rocket Stone! I'll break your spirit! One more!
Lich, Lich, and Lich. Oh, still alive. Oh.
He will transcend life and death. That sound, it's your spirit being crushed.
What is this? Honestly, I don't get it. I'm being killed by the flan.
He will transcend life and death.
I'm honestly out of ideas. Sort of starting over and working well for myself. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. That's stupid. And you split in 5 or so.
Remarkable. I've never met someone who could withstand the might of the aeons single-handedly.
Stop with the flattery. I'm only standing because you're holding back. Thought I'd get a fight. And there's that smile again.
Are you angry?
Just curious. Curious to see if I can wipe that grin off your face.
Let the outcome of our fight speak for itself.
Done.
I had hoped I could heal But apparently I can't. Oh well. Can you? I doubt it, but no, not really.
My blow strikes swiftly and true.
Ah, bit more than I wanted. Do I get him? Yeah. Five summon tickets.
You did well.
Thanks, I guess. I tried the best I could, but you didn't break a sweat.
Just because I was smiling doesn't mean I wasn't concentrating on the fight. We don't always need to frown when we're serious. We can smile too, you know. That's something I learned when I was a summoner. One of the many lessons from that time. And something I remembered thanks to this stream. And you. You see, summoners are meant to bring hope to the people. They depend on us to guide them through hard times. So even when we ourselves feel sad or hopeless, we can never show it. And so that's what I resolved to do on my journey. That no matter how dire the situation was, I would face it with a smile. And I hold on to that resolve, even now that I'm not a summoner.
Huh. I guess I gave you a challenge after all. I thought maybe that smile was you trying to hold back a yawn. But in your own way, it was determination. Doesn't that get tiring? When your back's to the wall, seems like it'd be easier to snarl at your threat than smile at it. Honestly, I feel like you'd be better off just going with your natural instinct. But hey, what do I know about smiling? Can't remember the last time I've done it.
Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not alone. I have someone. Someone who I know will have a smile ready for me. No matter what. Always. We will always be together. You weren't here, but the memory of us walking hand in hand was anything but a dream. And now that the dream without you is coming to an end, I look forward to waking up in a future with you here.
Is that like here? Up here, such a tiny flying creature as well for? Okay. Perhaps later, but now I don't have time anymore. In fact, I'm stretching it already. So I end this here. Until next time, I'm Mace and don't get lost.